Hello everybody, Futurist Gamer here. Controversy time. Today I'm going to be talking about religion and how it will be after age is cut away. So, what happens when the afterlife is not an issue that anyone cares about anymore? When the after of your life is billions upon billions, if ever, in the future. So, what's religion? It sets a moral standard, but eventually it's going to drop off. Less and less and less. So, eventually that dissipates. That's really all there is to it. Religion is not going to last very long after we don't die. I mean, organized religion will be gone, essentially. There's not much left. I mean, here's the thing. Once this happens, all those people who couldn't comprehend living will not live. After this point, imagine all life being seen through a slight hole, through a door. Everything is dark. You can barely see with anything in this short little glimmer of existence. With your death hanging over you like a thick iron curtain, crushing you with this inevitability. And then, the weight is lifted. The veil is taken, the wall destroyed, and all that remains is life. Nothing with the limit. The universe around you is yours, to do with as you please. It's only a matter of years, and what are years to an immortal being? Nothing. Blink. Over. Century later, I'm going to go to Mars. Oh, that's a long trip. Nah. Blink. Over. Nanosecond. The trip. I want to go to Andromeda. Blink. Millennia pass. And you're there. What room is there for religion anymore? Aside from a moral code, and even then, what's a moral code to a being who has complete access to a digital world with as much detail as the real world? What's the point for morals? There's nothing you can take. There's nothing you would want to take. It doesn't matter. The only thing you want is more processing power for your computer that's immersed into your brain, and even then, what's that? That's matter. And then, even then, there's a limit to what you need. And like, when you can comprehend an entire galaxy in a computer, in a quantum lattice chromodynamic simulation, you really don't need any more processing power. I mean, the only thing you could do any then would be to experience it more. Experience more and faster every second. And then, that gets boring. The only thing you would want to give to the world or take from the world would be a story, a game. And with all these people spread through galaxies, all this science fiction doesn't matter anymore. It's not fiction, so why would you be bored? Religion is not an issue when death is not an issue. Religion was originally founded and held in place by the fact that life is limited, and this is what you need to be in an afterlife. But when there is no after necessary to your life, there will be no end of your life, so you don't have to worry about after. What purpose is there? I mean, not to say it's going to immediately blink out. There will be people there who cling to these morals, but once they realize these morals are implied, these are morals that no human being in their right mind would want to break, much less an enlightened being who is immortal and has their mind immersed into a very powerful machine. So religion doesn't really have its place anymore. And you can have your belief, but it's not going to be organized. An afterlife isn't going to bother you anymore. And I, for one, would probably be bored with heaven. I would personally want to go to hell, simply because there's nothing they can do to kill you again. So why not try and have something a bit more interesting? Troubles you with the pain, and you may be able to escape it. Simply because, why not? I personally would rather stay behind if the rapture were to occur to rebuild. I, personally, boredom would be an issue for me. But I'm a gamer. nothing truly scares me. Nightmares, the last time I had a nightmare was, I can't remember. Gamers don't usually have nightmares, or at least dreams where they are scared. And believe me, there are a lot of situations where I probably should have been. I remember dreams sometimes, and oftentimes they're scary, but they don't scare me. So, what's really there for religion anymore? There really isn't. I mean, not to hate on any religion or even push on their validity. I'm not sure. But I also realize that it's not really worth the mental capacity to worry about it. I mean, I'm not going to question anyone's belief or say that your religion is wrong simply because it will fade. The point is, religion in and of itself will fade. So, that's really all I got. Religion will fade after immortality is completely acclimated into the society. It will fade when people realize there is no purpose for it, when morals become obvious and intuitive, and the afterlife becomes not a question. I mean, there will be people who stay, but they'll be small groups. I, for one, will probably not be practicing. I don't practice much now, but the point is, you're going to have more fun just being in a full immersive, completely connected with your friends, family, online, and that'll be more of a religion of 10. And the religion's goal? Life. What else is there? This is the Futurist Gamer, signing off to the new world.